Yeah, we back, baby. Keeping it real. Who That Sports Pod? Dolph Jackson, Coach Rock, presented by the Come On In Sports Network. Who That Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, it's all good, you're amongst friends. Breaking news, interviews, Saints Juice. Open lines up just for you. 9 War, 10 War, where you at? 12 War, 15, where you at? 3rd War, 17, where you at? 9th War, all the way in the back. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby. Who that? Who that? Who that saying they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that saying they gon' beat them Saints?
Then it got pulled back to a fourth and short, and we weren't able to get the camera just because we were already in tempo, and so usually TV is going to go right to the live action in those scenarios. So, a little bit tricky.
You know what happened on the interception between communication between Shough and Wilder?
Yeah, just not on the same page. Obviously, something for those two guys to work through. Didn't get done.
But just for you personally, having been through the challenging season, what's it like in the experience of being in the locker room and executing?
Yeah, it's a good win for our guys. It's awesome. Again, for our guys to be battling, playing December football, still playing meaningful December football, maybe in a little bit of a different way than you hope. Obviously, I think our guys are battling for each other. They're playing for each other. They want to win all these. And, I thought just the way our guys responded for 4 quarters was really special. Tyler? I got down there pretty far, yeah.
Any update on Austin Richards?
Yeah, we'll see. He's got an ankle, so he wasn't able to return. We'll get the update tomorrow.
You touched on the shorter touchdown run by Tyler, but can you take the play call behind the design run with the
The longer one was a read option play where, we're using some motion to create some lead blockers for him. Used the play a couple times. He pulled, and it was really a special run by him. I mean, for him to open up and run away from some people, and it was really a big time play.
It was the same play as Vermont worked in the first quarter, right?
Similar, very similar. We used a few read option plays for him this game, and so a couple different variations, but certainly it showed up a number of times in this game.
Does that? I mean, you all ran for like 148 yards today. Does Tyler and his ability as a runner open things up for guys in the offense?
I think it's a big part, especially when you play Todd and the way Tampa's going to play defense. He does a phenomenal job stopping the run. Can't remember how many times I feel like we've played Tampa, and it's been really, really brutal to try and run the football. And so big time credit to our guys. I thought Tyler having that ability to run the football obviously played a factor into it. And so big time plays by our guys.
The 4-minute offense, obviously, you're around the clock today, you're involved in midfield. Just how important is that to closing a game?
Yeah, the 4-minute offense is obviously big. It's not all run game. There's going to be hard third downs in there. You got to get conversions. I thought our guys did some really good stuff. We got it bleed down a little bit. Obviously, we would have loved to get one more first down and finish it off the right way, but credit to our defense. They responded really well, and to get that 4th down stop was big time.
Obviously, you got to watch film, but like person has a call, so you make a couple plays for you all today.
Granderson. Yeah, big time. Two tackles for loss, game ball worthy, big time plays. I thought our guys were relentless. Baker made some big time plays on 3rd down using his legs, and I think that's the challenge when you play these guys is Baker can make those extended plays, and so that showed up in the game. That was a challenge for our guys, but our guys just to keep battling was really cool. All right, okay.
Who That Nation? How you doing, baby? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and let's talk Saints football. Hey, baby, how about that, Who That Nation? The New Orleans Saints go into Raymond James Stadium and upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ladies and gentlemen, you better buckle up, baby, Because just like I said today in Tampa, baby, we didn't just get a football game. We got a trench wall in a monsoon. We got a rookie quarterback turned into a grown man right in front of our eyes. And family, speaking of that, we got Alante up there right now. We gonna make Alante wait a second because I gotta say what I gotta say. I gotta say what I gotta say, man. I am very impressed with what I saw today from our New Orleans Saints. Like I was saying, we got failed four downs, game-breaking quarterback runs, and the Saints walking into Raymond James Stadium and shocking the BUCS 24-20 in a rain-soaked, mud-splattered NFC South street fight, baby. So if you're a casual fan, I'm about to pull you right into the trenches, baby. If you're a diehard, baby, you already know how we do on a kickback. I'm about to talk your language, baby. So if you're ready, Who That Nation, let's get it, baby. Again, Tyler Shough hasn't come to the podium yet, but I got some things to say about Tyler, baby. I got some things to say about Tyler, baby. Hey, this was that game. This was that game. Let's hear from Alante. Then I'm going to open up the lines also. Let's hear from Alante. All right. That was Alante Taylor. Of course, we're waiting for the man himself to come to the podium, Tyler Shough. Who That Nation? You know how your boy don't feel it. And let me say this for all of y'all who are upset. Go to hell. I don't care about a damn draft position. Go to hell. Saints won today. Coming out party. Did Tyler Shough just say the hell was drafting a quarterback this upcoming season, next season, because you already got the man under center? I tell you what, he's been trending that way, baby. He's been trending that way, and he definitely looked apart today. No, he didn't pass for 400 yards, 300 yards, but my God, he made some plays. Now, he made his rookie mistakes too. He held on to the ball sometimes too long. He scrambled into sacks sometimes too long. But did you see those throws he made late in the game when he adjusted his own and hit Valet over the middle? Did you see that throw? And what in the hell about that Houdini trick he pulled to escape in the backfield, keep his balance, and race into the left corner of the end zone for the winning touchdown? Tyler Shough today, in my opinion, has just about closed the book on whether he is the future for the New Orleans Saints. I know a lot of people saying, hey, I would go into next year just with him as the quarterback and see. But I'm telling you right now, we have been watching this young man trend in the right direction. There is something about this young man. He can run. He can pass. He's a gunslinger. He's a gunslinger. You got to love it. He's a rookie quarterback. He battled today. He went head to head with Baker Mayfield today. And as Jerry said, because Jerry is happy, Jerry's in the chat. Uncle Jerry says, and then the Falcons got smoked like a Thanksgiving turkey, baby, by the Seahawks too. Man. Oh, and by the way, aren't they eliminated from the playoffs? I believe they out of there too, baby. I believe they are out of there. And we one game behind the Falcons. How about that, Who That Nation? Listen, the link is in the chat, family. Uh-oh, the man is here, baby. Let's go to Tyler. The man is here. Let's hear from Tyler. Let's hear from Tyler.
To kind of turn out a win.
I feel you do some damage with your legs. You're known for your arm, but you guys don't take plays with your legs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my mindset is,
hey, can you hear?
Get it done any way I can. That's why you play football. So, I'll kind of continue to look back how we can continue to grow as a team and an offense. But, I think we all played well together, and that was a lot of fun.
I feel like we've asked guys a billion times those slow starts. So
hey, put one in the chat if you can hear it now, fam.
Yeah. It was great. It was a great feeling just driving down the field, just operating our game plan, playing fast, playing clean.
Thank you,
and that was our whole message, and whenever we were slowed up, we had the penalties, and I think it was self-inflicted wounds. So, we can look back and, it starts with me, just clear communication, getting everybody lined up, getting everybody's feet set. So I think that's, we look back at it, and that's when we had those drives stall out. So, I was proud of how we came out of the gate, hot, and we just got to continue to sustain that the whole game.
It was a miscommunication with Chris on that.
Yeah. I was just, thought he was going to keep going, converting as well and on converting it. But ultimately, it's my fault. So I, we'll get to a better play, and that's on me. Just miscommunication and part of it. But I think was really proud of him. Just kind of, especially all those guys running routes, staying friendly in some of their zones, winning versus man. So he did a great job all game, and we'll kind of continue to just develop that chemistry. And ultimately, it's on me.
And then you walk us through the 34-yarder too, the long the read option play.
Yeah, ran it previously in the game and tried to circle it, with Juwan wrapped around, and knew if we got that look again and there was a seam, and I was going to try and hit it. So just kind of blacked out at that point, to be honest.
And then obviously, like, you guys want to be able to close it off in the 4-minute offense.
Yeah.
But to have the defense go.
Yeah, it was huge. That's the worst feeling as an offense when you have the game in your hands like that and you can run it out. What we were doing. Felt Bailey was open. It kind of got tipped, and it was an awkward play. Looking back, if it's close at all, could just just slide there and run the clock out as much as we could. So it's tough, bang play, but I think it just kind of shows the resiliency of our defense. Their mindset. It's unbelievable. They're showing up. They're on the field way too much. So they stepped up big at the end.
Two teams that you beat on the road are fighting for first place in the division. You guys will be watching them in the playoffs. Does that give you a sense of how close you could be in carrying that momentum?
Yeah. It's the thing I'm learning, every single week playing in the NFL is it's anybody's game. It doesn't matter the record. It doesn't matter, who you're going against. There's going to be some of the greatest guys you've ever played against on their defense, and they have a really great scheme. So we got to be prepared for the challenge. So that's my mindset is just go out there. We can beat anybody. Whenever we're stalling out, we're beating ourselves. But I think that's why you play the game and knowing just how close we have been on some of those losses and how we can kind of flip it on its head and keep producing those big plays and get those wins.
And then first rushing touchdown today. I think it's probably career high in rushing, but I think your go-ahead touchdown run, I think that was set up by that short dump and the turn upfield on 3rd and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, what do you think of his overall
Yeah,
game?
he's one of the best running backs I've ever played with, just from a mindset standpoint, his knowledge of the game, protections, running the football, getting north and south. He's such a great, pass catcher as well. So I think he's just an all-down back that, and obviously I'm really close with him off the field. So have complete trust in him. And we were talking to each other the whole game. Hey, we're going to win this thing. And me and you, let's put it on our backs, go out there and win it. Talking the O-line, let's put those drives together. So just a lot of fun, and was really proud of him.
Does it mean anything to you at all to be open up some eyes to you as a NFL football player this year? Like, you hear people would say pretty good, just focus on.
I really care about what the guys in the locker room think of me and my coaches. So for me, I want to instill that belief that we can win every single game because we can. So however we can get it done, I just love playing football. I said it last week. This is why you do it. So I think there's going to be highs and lows with everything, and but for me, it was just a great win to go out there with all the guys.
Any concrete season objectives as you wrap up your rookie season to just win every game?
Yeah, we that's our goal week to week. I think we got to go out there and we know what we can put together as a team, and just kind of keep getting better, and the wins are going to happen. Thank you.
All right, that's Tyler Shough, New Orleans Saints quarterback. Let's see, we'll keep it there. Well, here we go. Devin Neal.
Got you. For sure. All good.
Did you get a game open?
I did. That was special. A special moment, for me, and not only for me, but for this team, and I just think it's a representation of who we are. We could easily just be down in the dumps, go about it in the wrong way and not focus on getting wins, and everyone focus on themselves and how they can continue to elevate their stats. But, at the end of the day, we fight for each other. And I think that represents our culture as a whole. And I'm just excited to keep on building with this team for sure.
Tyler was just saying that he kind of went to you and said, let's go.
Yeah. I just think we kind of just play off each other in a weird way. Like we have that connection, especially off the field. I think that helps on the field as well, and You know, I remember saying to him and a bunch of the other offensive guys, like, it starts and ends with us. You know, I think, you know, coming out of that half, it was big for us to get the ground game running. And I think we did that. You know, I think it's going to come down to who can do it the best, and especially with the elements is what they were. So it was really cool to see how we were staying ahead of sticks, being efficient, and, you know, really just playing winning football.
I think you're 21 yard today, like the first 20 plus yard.
Yeah.
Running back this year, like I think I guess the lead into that, like, does Tyler being so mobile open things up for everybody else? Like you see more lanes because you've got to consider him as a runner?
You know, honestly, I mean, I think it could be a part of it. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, I just think, you know, him as a player, like, he's so very versatile, you know, and everyone kind of counts out his wheels, but, you know, he takes 2, you know, whatever it was, 20+ yard touchdowns, you know, and that's another part of his game that's very underrated, and that people are, I think, hopefully they're starting to notice that, you know, he deserves to be in this league. He deserves to be a starter. He deserves to get all the recognition that he deserves, because he's a really well-built quarterback, and he's really good in this league. And you can just see him keep growing with more confidence and taking over the team, taking over the huddle. And, you know, those are things you want to see out of your quarterback. So it's been really cool to watch this continue to develop. And, you know, there's still things we got to clean up, and we know we got to be better. But, you know, there was no better feeling than coming in the locker room and winning this game today.
Does it matter for a team, for a locker room or whatever, to have a quarterback go out and make a play in the fourth quarter, the team head? Like, is that just like the just to be overemphasized?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily overemphasized, but, you know, I think there's another confidence there that, you know, when the defense makes a pivotal stop, that they have the confidence that our offense is well ran, and that we're going to be efficient, that we're going to do the right thing, we're going to stay ahead of the sticks, and, you know, ultimately win the game for the team. You know, I just think that just continues to build on the confidence of the entire team. And that's why we're in this position now, to where we can continue to fight, continue to battle, and hopefully continue to win down the line.
He walks, I think it might have been on that last step on that touchdown drive, the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Third and 7th play, Tyler dunked it off.
Yeah.
Like, what you see after the catch? Did you see a lane there? Or?
Make a play. Honestly, make a play, get the first down, because I knew how big that moment was in the game. You know, and I'm just glad Tyler, you know, saw me in time. You know, had enough trust in me. And that's another thing, like I said earlier, is our connection. You know, he just has a natural feel. Is like, you know, the pocket's collapsing. Let me dump it down to my running back, and let's just make a play. Whatever happens, happens. And, you know, I'm glad he trusts me in that situation. And, you know, ultimately, I was glad I was able to make a play for the team in a very pivotal moment.
What were the conditions like out there today?
Oh, it was muddy, wet, you know, and that's why, you know, coming out of the first half, you know, it was really important to get the ground game running, because it was extremely hard to throw the football. Even though, you know, when we did throw the ball, you know, our receivers came up huge. Tyler's throwing the ball in the money under pressure. And, you know, those are things you see from winning teams. And it was really positive to see that, for sure. And, yeah, it was the field was extremely muddy. And I'm glad, you know, the O-line, they probably have the hardest job in that position. You know, it's like stepping in quicksand every time you're trying to block a guy. So, especially with that type of D-line, like, they were really talented, and we know what they can do. So it was really cool that we were able to battle those elements, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really slipping and sliding per se, but, you know, the one thing that's obviously the most important is ball security. You know, it's wet, especially a team like that who has two and plus guys that, you know, have multiple forced fumbles throughout their career. Some of the best to do it in the league. So it was definitely a focus for us. We're talking about it each time we're going on the field, ball security. And, yeah, that's the one thing you definitely have to focus on even more than normal.
Like we talked about, like, y'all having slow starts over and over and over again this year, to have a big return from Tip and then to finish that drive.
Yeah.
Like, how important is that to be able to just get off the finish?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it all week, and, you know, Kellen kind of talked about, you know, in the locker room, like, let's start off fast. Like, it's important to start off fast. And, you know, I think that first initial, like, punch in the mouth, they're like, okay, they're here. And, you know, I think the whole team kind of built confidence off that. And then you've seen multiple stops by the defense when they needed it. And today felt like one of the first times throughout the season where we played, you know, football together, where special teams and offense and defense were all connected to win a game. And, you know, that's the important thing. And you continue to see those strides being taken each and every week to continue to get better. And that's the most important thing about this team, and why there's such a bright future for this team as well.
It's kind of a late touchdown call on yours. Like, Were you like, did I get the first touchdown?
Yeah, so I was on the ground. I almost reached it. I think I slightly did. And, they talk about not reaching ball for, obviously, ball security purposes. But I really wanted to get my first. And, I didn't know. They picked me up, and then they said touchdown, so then I had to celebrate. I lost the ball. I think they told me they got it, so that's a good thing, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know I don't know if I dropped it, whatever. I kind of just blanked out after that, just wanted to celebrate.
Richard Kelly had
Thank you, guys.
All right, Devin Neal, your starting running back for the New Orleans Saints. And listen, one play that I think is not being talked about, that big third down conversion that Devin Neal picked up was Shough hit him in the right flat, and he was able to avoid, I believe, Vita Veda out there in the flat, man, and he tiptoed down that sidelines, man, and was able to get a big first down inside the BUCS 20-yard line. That was a big play in the game that a lot of people are not talking about. And let's hear what Demario Davis is saying, the ageless wonder, man. The man still he could play another 2 years if he wants.
Offensively, we call it style of play. And I think when it's 4th and 1, that's really where you get a chance to show it. I think we should have had one more. It was real close. I'm just saying, I'm a little biased. But, man, I'm proud of our guys. It really shows our culture. I think nobody wants to be 3-10. Is that where we are now? 3-10. Nobody wants to be there. But not all 3-10s look the same. And what I mean by that is nobody wants to be in adversity. Nobody wants to be in a storm. Nobody wants to be in situations where things aren't going the way that you want them. But you can either lay down in those times or you can show up. And I think when you look at how we play the game defensively, just go back and look at our entire season, but especially these last 3 and 4 weeks where the odds were stacked against us. Like when you turn the tape on, if there's no commentating, just go watch the film. And what it shows is like you would not think you're looking at a 3-10 defense. And that's a testament to our front. That's a testament to our second level guys. That's a testament to our back end guys. That's a testament to our coaches. That's a testament to the culture that's being built here. And I'm proud to be a part of it.
I don't want to take anything away from past coaching staffs or rosters, but does that feel different than it did in some December's past when you guys?
Mike Triplett with the questions from New Orleans got football.
Man, I've been in this game for 14 years. And so in 14 years, I've seen 14 different seasons. And the thing that I can tell anybody, young, old, is you play the season that's in front of you. You play the game that's in front of you. You play the play that's in front of you. And I think we're doing a good job of that. All the breaks haven't gone our way. But as a whole, as a unit, we're continuing to show up. We're continuing to put the work in. And like I said, nobody wants to be in this situation. And this isn't the hand that you want to be dealt or the hand that you want to deal yourself. But as far as our coaches, as far as the players on this team, man, I couldn't be more proud to be a part of a group and coming out and fighting the way that we did. On the road, you got to bring your defense. You got to bring your special teams. I thought our special teams did outstanding. They started us off fast, gave us advantageous field position most of the day. Defensively, being able to get 5 fourth down stops. And I'm going to just keep saying it should have been 6. And then our offense, man, just running the ball well, making some big third down plays, scoring in the red zone, putting some big drives together, closing out the game. It was just great complimentary football. And that's to be the type of team that we want to be. That's how we have to play football.
I like your thumb on 4th and 1. Just see there and the different gaps so bad.
Man, that was fun. I think it starts with the front. Anytime you get a 4th and 1, it's really just when you hear the game is won in the trenches, that's what it's talking about. It's our defensive line versus their offensive line. It's like who gets that first strike. And I think because our D-line got such a good push, the lineman couldn't come off, and I was able to shoot through, and it's just, one-on-one with the running back is like a layup. So that was a fun play.
Do you have an assignment you have to follow on those, or do you get to make an educated guess about where you think
You never want to be guessing in football.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good. But generally, as a middle linebacker, I'm going to be fitting somewhere between the tight end and the running back on the play. I think that just simplifies it. So find the tight end, find the running back, and as a middle linebacker, generally I'm going to be fitting somewhere in between there. And I think on that play they end up creating a 3-by-1. So
5-time
3-by-1
All
just means
Pro,
a tight end and 2 receivers.
future Hall of
And
Famer.
so at that point, I got to keep my eye on the tight end. I got to keep my eye on the running back. And I seen the running back going downhill, and it was just a little bit of a crease that I could get through there. And like I said, because our defensive line, who's been playing outstanding, our interior defensive line, I think if you just watched them over the past couple of weeks, they have literally shut down all running between the B gaps, and teams are forced to throw screens and run tosses and X, Y, Z. And so there was a little sliver of opportunity, and I was able to get through there and make a play.
I'm not trying to worry too much on this. I know there's 40 guys who had an impact on today's game.
Yep.
But when a quarterback makes a really spectacular play late in the game to get y'all a lead, does that mean something to the team?
Oh my gosh, quarterback play in the NFL is premium. It's paramount. That's why those quarterbacks who get those big contracts, they deserve every dollar that they get. Quarterback play is the deciding factor when offenses and defenses are evenly matched. I think it's very hard for a quarterback to just stand in the pocket and just try to beat defensively, beat defensive like the game of old. I have a ton of respect for all those quarterbacks that did that, but I just think the pass rush is too dominant today, and the schemes are too complex for a quarterback to just be able to beat you in the pocket. And so the quarterback has to be able to read the defense, of course, and think quickly and do all those things, but the quarterback got to have some extra sauce too. They have to be able to keep plays alive with their legs, and they got to know how and when to run. It may be a run to keep the play alive. It may be a run to get the first down. And it may be, when you look at the team we're going against, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Baker Mayfield. And what separates him is that he knows how and when to run. And I think that's why the team has been successful.
Killing us today.
You look at
runs, man.
the past 3 or 4 years, they won the division is because of quarterback play. And I think that was a difference maker for us today. We had high quarterback play. Very, very proud of the way, and I thought Shough did an unbelievable job. And to date, that's who he's been. So.
Praise from Demario Davis to Tyler Shough. This is to keep it real. Who that?
We've been waiting for it as a defense. We've been waiting for a 2-minute drive to be on us the whole year.
Thanks, upset.
That was the first one we got.
20
So we were ready for it.
Tyler
It's just been a
Shough,
long
running
time
back
coming.
Devin Neal,
And
your number 12 ranked New Orleans Saints.
it was interesting
defense.
that it ended as fast as it did, because most times 2-minute drives don't end that quickly. And so kudos to us. We've been able to execute, but we've been looking forward to it. So it really wasn't. It was like a dog licking his chops.
That is the ideal scenario. It ended on 4 plays.
It ended on 4 plays. Was it just a 4 and out?
Yeah.
Man, so you gotta understand, like, coming off the field, a lot of times, you just dialed in 1 play at a time, and I don't never look at the stats and all of that. So, man, that's interesting that it was just 4 and done. Yes, that's the ideal situation, or take the ball away. But that just doesn't that rarely happens in the NFL. We know how close of a league we play in, that any Sunday it can come down to any play, and especially in those 1-score games, it goes down to the wire. So we've been like I said, we've been waiting on a situation like that as a defense the entire year. it's great that our first one went so well.
Going back to Tyler, what impresses you the most about him as a rookie quarterback?
I think he has that. He's shown to have that it factor. What is the it factor? I don't know. What is that thing that separates, some of our top quarterbacks in the league from the rest of the guys? It's that savviness to make heads up plays. Like one of my favorite plays with him last week, it didn't go that far, but he was about to get sacked and he dumped the ball off to the tight end. Like, to have that level of ice in your veins, to make plays when, plays are could be dead in essence, to save a play, to extend a play, to make big runs and big moments, big third downs, to be able to turn into that pocket passer that can read the defense quick and get the ball out. To have that diversity is what I believe that any franchise needs to be successful in today's game. I just don't think if you don't have that guy at that position that you're gonna succeed. And so it's been great to see him make those plays, and we need him to continue to make those plays.
Shough. For all your haters out there who were hating on Tyler Shough on social media, y'all want to come like a dog with your tail.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
How much of the work that you guys did in the first meeting with like the goal line stops do you think carried over to the game today, whether it was like confidence in your guys to stop them in those situations, or
all right, family,
intimidation factor, or anything like that?
NFL is week to week. Each game had writes its own story.
I don't know. I think we take a lot of pride in our style of play. No matter who the opponent is. It just so happened to be that the last time we played them, that we stopped them on a 4th and goal, and we had them on another 4th and goal where they probably got in by some inches. And then today, it was 6 opportunities on 4th down to pull off a stop. And so, you could say they drew the short straw, I guess. But we don't, it's not necessarily them. You can pull out tape and see us doing that against other teams as well. And that's a testament to the guys. I think you don't make 4th down stops without great interior defensive line play. And a lot of those plays, like we're getting great,
gotcha.
Play on the edges. Grando with 2 TFLs last week. It was
today by Grando.
Kool-Aid came up with a big 4th down stop.
Yeah, big stop that a lot of people were not talking about.
That's just the style of play. That's just how we,
huge.
You
heard Delonte speak about that earlier.
I take a lot of pride in teams not being able to go straight ahead. Like, you're going to have to figure out a wrinkle on the outside to get yards.
Do you like playing in the rain?
It's like being a kid. One of my favorite football memories was I was in probably like the 4th or 5th grade, and it was me and my cousins playing 2-on-2 football in the rain. And every time you tackled, it just felt like a highlight because somebody would go and slide 3 or 4 yards and the water would go everywhere. And it just felt like you knocked somebody out. And the helmet came off and the pads was flying everywhere. That's what it looked like because the rain was splashing. And I just remembered, like, I wanted to savor that moment because that was like one of the most fun moments that I had had in my life. And I probably had already fallen in love with the game, but I think that made me like, I want to be around this game for the rest of my life. And so when you get those little moments where the rain is coming down, it kind of takes you back to that, like, why you started playing in the first place. And it's just the joy of the game. And I think one of the guys even said that it might've been Kool-Aid. And he was just like, man, it's like being a kid. We just playing football.
Think the same post game.
Like being a kid and playing football and having fun. And I think we have that level of closeness with our group that's what you see. Like I said, when you turn the silent tape on, you see our body language. It's like a bunch of guys having fun, and no matter what our situation is, there's a unique bond that's continuing to show up, and I think that's what I'm proud of to be leader in a locker room that has that, because you can't buy that.
You feel that this team is getting
All right.
right?
All right, fam. We go stop it right there. Because I want to hear from you, Who That Nation. I'm ready to hear from you. Shout out to Misdemeanor Crime. Sister Barbara says the Browns lost to the Titans today, like the Bucks lost to the Saints today. No need to thank me for factual correction. There we go. Who That Records? I'm still a hanger game, but Shough looked good. I'm sorry you still that, but yes, Shough did look good today, family. Again, today the New Orleans Saints go into Raymond James Stadium and they shocked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a desperate Buck team who have everything to play for, with the Carolina Panthers hot on their heels. And with today's loss, they're in first place, Carolina. How about that? Baker Mayfield today was 14 of 30 for 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 intercept. He had a rating of 55. Tyler Shough, 13 of 20, 144 yards, no touchdowns, had the 1 interception on the miscommunication with Chris Olave, and you heard Shough say that was on me. Rookie taking accountability. How refreshing is that from your signal caller? It's very, very refreshing. Now, how did the Saints win this game today, family? This game came down to situational football and moments. Forget yours. Tampa Bay won that 301 to 260. Forget time of possession. Tampa Bay won that too. But the Saints dominated the winning details, the winning moments of the game. The game within the game, the games within the game, as I always like to point out to you, family. For instance, on third down, the Saints were 5 for 11 for 45%. The Bucs were 3 of 13 for 23% on third down. Fourth down, the Bucs attempted to go for it on fourth down 7 times. Is that not a sign of a team that is desperate, of a team that was in desperation mode, of a team feeling the heat, of a team feeling the pressure? That is what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers resembled today. And today, the Saints defense helped them to 2 of 7 on fourth down. In the red zone, where the Saints have been struggling last 2 weeks, they have improved. The Saints today, 2 for 3 in the red zone today, family. That shows that's how you win a game like today in that monsoon, muddy, nasty, man. RIP the great John Matt, that was football weather today, baby. You just heard Demario Davis talking about it. You love playing football in the mud, in the rain. We all enjoyed it. We know exactly what what he was talking about. Now, also, that's how you beat a division leader on the road. You convert, you finish, and you don't blink. And speaking of don't blink, Tyler Shough, baby, didn't blink. Tyler Shough balled out, baby. He balled out. And matter of fact, Shough's legs were no doubtly part of the game plan today. You had the 34-yard touchdown run in the third quarter. In that scenario there, you had Tampa Bay had walked up a safety. They walked a safety down. The edge defender crashed too hard on the running back. So Shough pulled it, planted his foot, and exploded up the sideline untouched. That was a textbook zone read by Tyler Shough. This flipped the momentum of the entire game. Then what about Shough's 13-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter? Tampa sent the 5-man pressure at Tyler Shough. Saints slid protection. The pocket collapsed, but the backside lane opened. Shough hit it like a running back ran through a tackle attempt and finished the run to give New Orleans a 24-17 lead. Y'all know the great play that we're talking about. A hell of a play by Tyler Shough, man, to keep his balance. That was a special play. Special players make special plays like that. That, my friend, was a hell of a play by Tyler Shough. Now, also, decision-making today by Tyler Shough. Now, this wasn't a pretty passing game. It was a management game by Tyler Shough today. 13-19 passing. A control. He was under control, and he was what? He was efficient. Only one turnover. And listen, miscommunication. He spoke about it when he was at the podium. That's on me. Rookie. He's going to learn from that. He took the flat. He took the tight end. He took the check down. No hero throws in sloppy weather. He didn't play hero ball today. And then the Saints did something else. The Saints changed the map. By using Shough in the run game, what did that force the BUCS to have to do? They had to bring a safety down. Also, they had to remove a linebacker from their coverage responsibilities to pay attention to Shough. They had to play tighter gap defense, and they had to respect the backside contain of Shough taking that ball out the belly of Neal and keeping it and going backside. Again, so what did that open up? Devin Neal, inside runs, bootlegs, crosses to Juwan Johnson, and quick outs to Chris Olave. Man, shout out to Chris Olave, who came out with some big catches in that contest in the second half. Chain moving, continuing drive catches that he made in the second half of that game. So those are just some things that I took from today's game, family. Listen, the link is now in the chat. If you'd like to come in, please hit that link and come in. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. I'm your host, Dog Jackson. It's the kickback, baby. And guess what? The Saints go into Tampa and kick the hell out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. And I told you, I don't know how many times we'll be able to do this, but y'all know what we do.
Give it up for the band, y'all. Give it up.
That nation, how you doing, baby? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back, relax, baby. Because here we go. That's right, baby. Our New Orleans Saints. That's right. Go to 3-10. And somebody's turning their channel right now saying, how the hell can you be happy about being 3-10? We in the rebuild. We know we in the rebuild. But the question continues to be asked. Do we have our franchise quarterback? Tyler Shough. Oh, Tyler. Oh, Shough. Oh, Shough. Today, he shut the BUCS off him, baby. He ran for 34-yard touchdown. He shut them and ran for a 13-yard touchdown. Tyler Shough was shucking all over the BUCS, baby. He was footworking, baby. He was shucking and jiving all day today, baby. And the New Orleans Saints, all the New Orleans Saints, they hit us there hurt, baby. They play all the hope or them or not. Hey, by the way, the Atlanta Falcons lost, so it's a great day, baby. It's a great day. We got the bird playing in the background. I'm opening up the lines. This is the kickback, and I'm just getting started, baby. I got more for you, baby. We got more game notes, baby. More game notes. So people, please. This is no holds barred. Put the kids away. Come on in. Say how you feel, baby. Say how you feel, baby. How you feeling, Who That Nation? The real Who That Nation. I ain't talking about your fakers. The ones of you who were calling Tyler Shough trash. Who are talking about the draft. And again, I keep telling y'all every week, there is not one quarterback in college football playing today that is better than Tyler Shough. So stop you with that foolishness. Tyler Shough is showing you Tyler Shough is starting to show you. He just might be. Oh, that arrow pointing up. And if you're the Saints, baby, you better start planning to build around this kid. Cause he got that little, the Mario called it that X factor. He got that little swag about him too, baby. He heard everything everybody was saying about him, baby. But Tyler Shough, big win. His rookie season, 2 wins against divisional rivals on the road. Yes, Tyler Shough does that, baby. He shucks him on the road, baby. Now we got to get it going at home, baby. But anyway, it's all about today, baby. We're live. Keeping it real. Who That Sports Podcast, the kickback, baby. Let's see. Does the barber say, as far as I'm concerned, jurisdiction, they're saying. And near the court, it's pouring up, though. It's pouring up. It's pouring up, baby. I'm telling you, it's coming, family. It's coming. Just wait, baby. I'm calling it. Call me a prisoner of the moment. Call me a prisoner of what I saw today, what I have been witnessing. This young man took over at quarterback. Each and every single week, he continues to improve. And guess what? He's getting W's. He's getting W's, baby. Yes, he's making rookie mistakes, like I said. He's holding on to the ball sometimes too long. He's rolling out into sacks sometimes. But guess what? He's also making off-script plays. He's making Houdini escapes, running for touchdowns and first downs. His big body receiver over the middle late in the game, having to adjust his home while being planted by a big defensive tackle. Tyler Shough, baby. Tyler Shough, baby. Today, he may have coming out morning, and he may have just proven to the Saints prayers, not Who That Nation, but the Saints prayers, that I'm the guy. You made the right decision. Now start building this team up around me. Because guess what? I don't know if y'all noticed this, but Tyler Shough elevates the team. He elevates a team. He makes those around him better. Is that not what the Josh Allens, the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jackson, is that not what they do? Tyler Shough's a rookie quarterback, and he's doing that right now. And if the Saints have hit with Tyler Shough as their franchise quarterback, it won't be too long, baby. It won't be too long. If you're farther than New England, Drake May shows similar promise last year, had games similar last year. And now look at him this year. Look at the Patriots. I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying. All right. Again, welcome everybody. And baby, I had to play that bird, baby. We gonna play it again before we get out of here, though. We gonna play it again before we get out of here. Now, let's talk about this Saints defense and how they won the trenches today. First, they were stout against the run. The Saints weren't perfect against the run, but they came up with timely stops, and every run stop they made mattered. Now on full down, they were dominant on full down. Again, Tampa converted just 2 of 7 full down attempts today. That's the football version of death by 1,000 cuts. The Saints cut the hell out the BUCS today on full down. You had key stops by Demario Davis knifing downhill on Sean Tucker. You had Carl Granderson destroying a puller for a tackle for loss. You had Kool-Aid McKinstry breaking up a full down pass to Chris Godwin on a critical drive. That's right, today's Kool-Aid, not sugar-free, baby. And the game ender, you had K. Otten stop inches short of the marker with 1:41 to go. Yes, the New Orleans Saints defense, the 12th ranked defense in the National Football League, has something to do with today's victory in a big way against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Saints played downhill football, violent linebacking football, and weather made for warriors, baby. And the Saints were warriors today on the road in the monsoon, baby. So again, congratulations to our New Orleans Saints. All right, family, let's take some comments. I'm gonna take some comments from the chat. All right. Sister Barbara said, Breeze is my gold standard. If Breeze is your gold standard, you're gonna be waiting a long time because there'll never be another Drew Brees, just like there'll never be another Joe Montana, another Tom Brady, another Dan Marino, all the greats. They're just themselves. But there could be Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough could one day be mentioned in that same breath as there'll never be another Tyler Shough as a New Orleans Saints fan. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, we got 49ers fan 23 CMC. What's up? What's up with you, baby? Thank you for being here. Come on in, baby. All right, let's go. I know I missed some comments. Let's see who we are. All right, let's see. Teddy Jackson, 1902 says the sack escape was beautiful. He's turning big losses into game-winning plays. Did it against the Panthers too. He did. The kid makes winning plays, man. All right. Kenneth Nelson. Kenneth, I see you, my boy. Come on in, Kenneth. Who that to you,
dog?
baby? How you talk to me today, baby? Talk to me, baby.
Who that,
What's
dog?
going on,
Saints
baby? We got
win,
this
dog.
thing.
Saints win. Saints win, big dog. You've been
What's
talking
up?
about it for the last couple of weeks, dog. We getting better as the season go. Keep getting better as the season go. Hey, complimentary offense and defense. How about that, dog? Who that?
Man,
Who that?
Man, it was great to see today, man. Total team effort today by this team. Defense kept us in this football game in the first half. After that initial drive to start the game, the big kickoff return, the touchdown, the offense once again started to flounder in the first half. I don't know what it is, man, but Kellen Moore, he's got to get it together, man. Because, I mean, we got what, 4 games left in the season, man. He's got to get his act together with getting his offense going, much earlier in the contest. But again, I'm gonna tell you something that I realized that the Saints defense was improved, but damn it, I didn't know we had the 12th ranked defense in the league.
I didn't know that neither.
Now that I didn't know. I don't know if that shocked anybody else, but to me, it shocked me. I was not aware of that. Again, great win today by us, man. And here's some key plays. Mm-hmm. First off, the opening kickoff, the 54-yard kick return by Mason Tipton to open the game. Now, when Mason Tipton first started returning kicks this season, he looked uncomfortable as hell. He looked awkward, but it seems the more he's doing it, the more comfortable he's becoming. He gets that big kickoff return to start the game. Shout out to Devin Neal, the young rookie running back, gets his first career touchdown in the National Football League.
That's right.
Which put the Saints up 7-0. Then, of course, we already talked about it, but Tyler Shough on that 34-yard touchdown keeper, that was a crowd that silenced the crowd in Raymond James, the ones that didn't run for cover from the rain.
That was a big boy play there. Big boy play.
That was. Then, hey, man, shout out to our kicker, man. Listen, he missed one, but then he comes back. He hits a 30-yarder to tie the game at 17. Then Shough comes back with that awesome 13-yard Houdini scramble, man, for the go-ahead score. And finally, as I said, man, the defenses stand on at the end of the game as the Saints, hold the Bucks to 4-0. Cade Otton comes up short. Demario Davis made Shough. That's a veteran for you. If a rookie probably would not have touched him, but Demario made Shough to touch him. Hey, he was down there, didn't give him a chance to get up or roll over to get the necessary yardage for the first down. Now, some more things from this story that are some more storylines from this game. Again, Saints were 5 for 11 on third down. Tampa was 3 for 13. It was big. The Saints held them to 3 for 13. The BUCS ran 69 plays, but only scored 20 punts today. The Saints rushed for 139 yards today. Shough had 58 of those yards with his 2 touchdowns. The BUCS passing attack was limited to just 122 yards today. And again, Tampa Bay was 2 for 7 on 4th down. So again, a all-around good game by the New Orleans Saints. They improved to 3-10. They shock a lot of people today. But guess who they didn't shock? They didn't shock your boy Dolph. Because if he was live for the pregame show, I told you, baby, I called it, baby. I said we were going in the Tampa, baby, and the Saints were going to win behind Tyler Shough, baby. Shout out to my brother Carlos and PJ, Uneducated Sports Talk of the Come On In Sports Network, baby. Carlos, I tried to tell you, baby. I tried to tell you. Cowboy, I picked the Falcons, and I picked them, and I ain't feel good about it anyway. Then you did hold back that information from him. They lost. You know, any day the Falcons lose and the Saints win, it's a great day.
It's a great day.
It's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day in the neighborhood, baby.
The Falcons lost.
That's it, man.
Yes, sir.
They
Yes,
lost,
sir.
man. They lost. Let's get some more comments in here while we're in here, Kenny. Let's see.
All right.
See Mama in the building. What's up, sis? This division is not running away. We just got to keep building. We are eliminated from playoff contention, sis. We building for next year, baby. We coming. We coming, baby. All right. See Mama said Devin and Shough, baby. Devin and Shough, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Devin and Shough, baby.
That's nice. Yeah.
Shough, let's get it, baby. All right. That's right. Shout out. Oh, thank you, my sister. Appreciate you as always. Shout out to everybody on X, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are. I appreciate you being here. Hit that like button, subscribe. Come on in. It don't matter if you're a BUCS fan. It don't matter if you're a Falcon fan.
Come on in.
If you're a Panther fan, if you're an NFL fan, baby, man, come on in, baby. We got you, baby. We got you. All right, who else in the building? All right, Sister Barbara said, Shough can be half of what Breeze was. We're in business. Listen, we got to let that go.
Yeah.
What up, Zach? Don't dress up. It's a special occasion, baby. It was a special occasion because it was a special performance. But I was starting rookie quarterback today, baby. He showed it today, baby. He showed it. What more you want from a young quarterback?
That's right.
He was able to make big throws under pressure, under big-time pressure moments. He was able to keep players alive with his legs. Yes, he had the one turnover. All right, rookies do it. Hell, veterans do it. Look at Geno Smith. Then you got to look at this too. Like I said, the thing he's going to have to work on, and it comes with playing, is his pocket presence. Sometimes he has to understand when a play is dead. He holds the ball too long. He'll hold the ball too long, and then he'll try to escape, and he'll run right into a sack. And that goes against the offensive lineman when in reality, the ball should have been thrown away, or he should have been got outside the pocket and tried to throw it away or try to get yards. But I think Tyler Shough, man, he's trending up. I think he might have the. I'm feeling much stronger today that we had that guy.
Most definitely.
I'm telling you, I'm feeling real good about this young man today, baby. Let me see who else is in the chat today. I think everybody who's in the chat. All right, we did that. Who that record said Cole was too much money for same situation. We not talking about that. Jay Rock, what's up, Rock? Rock said, part of me is not surprised the Saints won for some reason. When they play the BUCS in Tampa, they're either extremely competitive or they sneak out and win. That's true. That's one of the reasons I went, because I know they play good when they go to Tampa. And also, Jawan Johnson seems to have some of his better games
in Tampa Bay.
He came up with a big, what is it, like a 3rd and 13?
Yeah, a big third down. Yes, sir.
He got hit and he made a big catch in the rain, held onto the ball, man. I don't think he had any drops today, man. So glad to see him, man, showing up today. But yeah, I'm with you, man.
In that 9-0 game a couple years ago, though.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Who that record says Shough made some plays in defense, played very good, but not great. Hey, it was good enough and great enough to get us the W, baby.
Enough to win, baby.
That was it. It was good enough for us to win. And that's all that matters, man. And yes, right, Teddy, let them know that was for the Shough haters, boy, because there's a lot of you out there There
Yep.
are a lot of you Shough niggas out there who call yourself wearing black and gold. You are praying for this kid's downfall, just like you were praying for Spencer Rattler's downfall. Because a lot of you make me sick. I can't stand you with your fake ass supposed to be wannabe Saints fans. Because your ass is fake, and I'm going to call you out on it with your fake ass. And when we start winning again, don't your coward sneaky ass try to start wearing your black and gold and representing, talking about who that, not
Tell
you
them,
that.
dog. Tell them,
I'm
dog.
tired of them, bro. I'm tired of them. They only want to ride when things are good. When you get knocked down, you got to get the hell up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, fam. Who else we got? Who I miss? I'm trying to get Kelly. How you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. What is this? I'm gonna measure your damn name up, but he said, all right, Demario Samson, his hair must be magic. Well, hell, damn it, don't cut his hair. Cause that man, that man balling his ass off, man. He still got it. Shout out to my brother. Of the Atlanta Falcons Fandemic Cowboy. And listen, today on As the NFL Turn, our pregame show, he picked the Saints. And he punted out just like he said. He said, Dolph, I'm telling you, I believe, much as it hurt me to say it, I believe y'all have y'all quarterback in Tyler Shough. And what does Shough go out there to do? Shough played his best game as a professional today. His best game.
Yep.
His best game. And we got our young brother in the building, baby. Host of the Hurricane Mike show. Hurricane Mike is in the building. Mike, talk to us, man. What was your thoughts, man? Saints go into Tampa, baby. And we shut the hell out the BUCS. Talk to me, Mike. Mike,
I mean, yeah, look, it wasn't a thing I expected to happen. I mean, oh shit, I know.
You good now, Mike. Don't touch nothing. You good now. You good now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, look, it was definitely something I was not expecting to happen, but I'm glad it did happen. Now, you got them fans being like, oh, why did the Saints win? Draft pick. No, not the draft. Man, shut up with that draft pick. Man, I don't care if we're picking 3rd or 30 or 37th. Even though there's not 37 picks, I don't care where we're picking. Man, screw the draft pick. It's always repping the Who Dat Nation, man. Over my dead body will I ever root for us to lose any game. But, man, I will say this, though. Tyler Shough, that boy, man, and like, you see, and this is what I've been saying for as long as I've been old enough to watch football. This is what I've been saying for a while. Run the ball, okay? I don't care if you average 2 yards a run, 3 yards a run, 1 yard run. Run the ball unless you have to throw. Like, and obviously you can't run the ball every play. But when you run the ball, guess what? That defensive line is going to get tired. It's going to get tired. It's going to get worn down and tired. And you saw that today. Like, the running game, it was not magnificent, but when we needed the run game, it came through for us because you kept running the ball in Tampa. You had those Tampa Bay fans leaving their own stadium because they could not stop the run. And Tyler Shough was a big part of that. Like, did you see that touchdown where that man looked like he was going to get sacked? And I was like, man, this offensive line trash. And then he got out of that and still scored a touchdown. We have playmakers. We have playmakers. So when you run the ball, it's going to work. And another thing, the third down offense, magnificent in the second half.
That's right.
Like, they were, I think, 5 for 6. The only third down they didn't convert was the one at the end of the game.
Right.
Magnificent. Do more stuff like that. Chris Olave, he caught the passes that he needed to catch for us to win this game. The defense came through for us. Along the tail again, that interception. We had another pick, but, it's third down. So what happens on third down? You get a penalty for whatever reason. But when you run the ball and you play as a team, you win game. Simple as that. 2 + 2 = 4. Run plus pass equals win.
That's it, baby. And the Saints are winners today. Hey, it's a great Sunday. And the Falcons lost. It's a marvelous Sunday. It's a marvelous Sunday. Marvelous. Who that? Rise up to fall down. Love it. Love when they fall down, baby. Love when they fall down, baby. Love it.
Only team in the division to get a win today.
That's it. That is it, man. And listen, family. If you're a Saints fan today, you saw a rookie quarterback become a real problem. If you're a BUCS fan, You saw your team lose the DNA of a contender, toughness, and short yardage efficiency in situational football. And if you are a fan of the NFC South, buckle up, baby. Especially if you are a Panthers fan and a Bucs fan, because this division just got wild. There will be only one team making the playoffs from the NFC South. A couple weeks ago, everybody had Tampa Bay as a sure thing. Not today. Not after the day. They're 7-6. Panthers are 7-5. Who wins the NFC South? And by the way, those two teams play 2 out of the next 3 weeks. So it's going to be settled on the field between the lines. All right, family. Again, guys, can I start with you? Give me your player, your offensive player of the game, and we'll do defensive player later. But first, let's go your offensive player of the game.
Man, besides Tyler Shough, man, I'm kind of riding with my guy that's on the call with me today with Devin Neal. But how about them 2 big third down pass completions by Devon Vele? Yes. Contested grab. Oh my goodness, man! When we had the lead, I mean that dude, he catches everything that goes around him. Besides that little bobble catch that was almost an interception late in the game. But man, the last 2 weeks, especially this game, those 2 key third down conversions. Man, I got to give it to Devon Bailey, man.
All right. Mike, who was your offensive MVP for today's game?
Yeah, my offensive MVP today, I think, honestly, I'm not going to say Tyler Shough, I'm actually say Chris Olave, and here's why. Olave didn't have a great game. Like, he didn't have the best game, I'll say. And I still don't think he's number 1. But on that 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6, whatever it was,
that was big.
In the 4th quarter, if he does not catch that ball, you're giving Tampa Bay the ball back with a lot of time and a lot of momentum. So if he does not make that, like we've been saying it all season, he has to make the catch. Well, today he made the catch. It wasn't a 35-yard gain. It wasn't a touchdown, but he made the catch. Because if we don't get that, if he does not come down with that, I don't know if we win the game. Because we saw Tampa Bay get the momentum because they went down the field and got a field goal to make it a 4-point game. If Chris Olave drops that ball, Saints probably don't even win because Tampa Bay was coming with a lot of momentum. So I'm actually going to give it to Chris Olave.
All right. Everybody in the chat, I'm talking to you too, family. Everybody in the chat right now, give me your offensive MVP in today's Saints win over the Bucs. Once again, Saints 24, Bucs 20. Saints improved to 3-10. Bucs fall to 7-6. All right. Shout out Pammy Wayman. Pammy say, Dolph, I say Shough was straight ball. That's right, baby. Hey, listen, you did call it, baby. You did call it. Baby boy, what's up, fam? Come on in. Who that good win? I think we're building something great, y'all. I'm going to pause on that because the head coach scares me at times, bro. He's scaring me with some of his play calls and his decision making in crucial situations, man. He's starting to scare me. Hey, boys, Tyler running and juking Shough. All right. JT, man, what you waiting for, JT? Get on in here, baby.
Come on in.
I'm going to put the link back in, baby. I got to hear from you, my brother. Come on, fam. Get on in here, baby. J Live, where you at, Live? Get on in here, baby. I'm waiting on you. It's the kickback, baby. We in this thing. Let's see. And I just got that sweater, dog. 19, brother. I appreciate it, brother. Every now and then, your boy, dog. I throw myself together. I clean up nice, like they say. I clean up nice. But anyway, man, let's keep this thing going, man. Tim, what's going on, baby? Tim saying, Shough wagon loaded, baby. You better get on the Shough wagon, baby. You better get on that wagon, baby. Listen, 3-10. DeMario said it though. Though you're 3-10, how does that 3-10 look? What kind of 3-10 team are you? And we're starting to see some light from the New Orleans Saints. Is Hayner still on the Girl, stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it, baby. He's still here, though. Hey, T, what's up, baby?
Man, I'm in the store, man. The cash register.
What's
Man,
good?
if you ain't in the store at the cash register, you're telling us you're in the damn bathtub and shit at home. Call us at the right time. Man, what's going on, JT?
How y'all doing, fellas? Okay. Big win today, dog. Big win. Big win.
Sir.
You know, everybody's growing, man. That's all I see. I'm looking at it in front of my eyes. Chuck, Neil, the safety, the corner. I mean, them young guys, they all growing, and we building a team here.
Right. Let me ask y'all this. On that interference that they called on Quincy Riley, I think he got there right as the ball got there. What was y'all's thought on that intercept that they took away on that pass interference on Quincy Riley?
I think you know, I think today the referees was off, man, with some of the calls. You know, maybe not. You know,
When are they never won?
and yeah, you know, and with one of the calls late in the game that it was fourth and something. The time should have just kept running. I don't know why they let the time keep going.
They came back and they say something on the telecast. The reason I didn't really catch it, but I heard them say because I wanted to mute myself. But they said I didn't get the exact reason, but they did explain it because the announcers were asking the same thing, and they went to commercial, and they came back and they told the announcer exactly why the clock stopped in that moment. Bad Boy has a question for us. He says, I have a question where we stand now. If we were to get a number one pick, what we gonna do with it? He really likes Shough. Man, the kid from Ohio State, Orville Reese.
You gotta go. You know, you gotta go and get your defense.
Or Reese.
Man, I love
Orville Reese is a dude.
I actually like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's safety for
I think
Ohio
Brand
State.
State
down.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I wouldn't mind if the Saints were to get the number one pick, or say they get the number two pick, and let's say Tennessee get the number one pick. We know Tennessee ain't taking the quarterback. And let's say the Saints do get the number two pick. I'm telling you now, Saints ain't taking no quarterback at number two because they have no need to. I will get assets, and hopefully Mickey Loomis will finally decide to trade back and get more draft assets.
That's right.
And you can add a safety like Downs.
Yeah.
Back there. You know what I'm saying? It's all about competition back there, baby.
Well, whoever we get at number one, I could tell you, I would like it to be a starter. I mean, I don't want to play around with no Davenports and all of that kind of stuff. That's old news. That's about four draft picks that's not even on our team anymore. That was number one in the last 5 years. Come on, man. We don't need that. We need somebody to come in and play tomorrow. You know.
Gotcha.
You know, and if Reese is the one that's gonna start day one and change something on that defensive end, then you go to him. If it's not him, you go get you a wide receiver who will start and change at that position. That's what I'm looking for. A starter that can be a game changer.
All right, so that Bad Boy got a question, man. Well, not a question. He says he feels what I'm saying about the coach. So I'm gonna start with JT, then Mike, and then Kenneth, and everybody in the chat. This question is for you too. Right now, family, we're 13 games in with Kellen Moore as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. How do you feel about Kellen Moore? Are you feeling good about Kellen Moore? Are you still undecided about Kellen Moore? Are you feeling bad about Kellen Moore?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm undecided, but I'm unhappy with a lot of stuff I'm seeing from him.
Yeah,
He's doing some good stuff too, good things too. Also,
I think he's growing just like the team. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm looking at a coach growing in front of us. I mean, this ain't no Sean Payton. I mean, this guy is growing in front of us right now. Sean Payton came in with all of these coaches that was, with him, all these good Hall of Fame type coaches. This guy's coming in here, from these different teams that he didn't change offenses on, and he's learning. Now some of them play calls at certain times look like kind of suspicious and everything, but then he come right back with a play call that's like, you'd be like, oh man, that was a good play call there. That was something sneaky good. I'm gonna show you something with sneaky good. Where does this running back come from? And now, not only the coach know this. Just talking about Hall.
Okay.
All right, that guy there, they put him in the game. I mean, this is the coach doing this because he must know how to run his plays. So we got to give him a little time. He was helping Shough back there. He would put him in on blocking and everything. They would take him out. And I just think he's growing with everything. Everything is right in front of us. We just got to put it together, and he does too. He growing with it. Now next year, you don't want to see some of them.
Right.
Them little bonehead plays like on third down, it's 3rd and 1 or 2, and you go and try to do a pass. When you've been doing good with running, you don't want to see nothing like that. You want it to be run, stick with the run. That's what I'm talking about. So he's just growing. He's growing.
All right. Tim said he thinks Kellen Moore is doing good. Like JT, he thinks it's going to take time. While he adapts to being a head coach.
Right.
Like, your thoughts, and then we'll go to Kenneth and get his thoughts.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, we knew what this was. This was going to be a process. I'm not going to act like, just because I wanted them to hire more from the jump that I'm going to be honest. Kellen Moore, there is some times where he just doesn't fit the bill. But there are some times that he learns. Like, you see, the Atlanta game, right? You know what he did? Like, he kept on having Taysom Hill in the red zone. When did you see Taysom Hill run the ball in the red zone? I didn't see much of that. He's learning to be a head coach because, you see, Sean Payton, he came in here with a different mindset. But Saints fans, I'm talking to everybody, we have to adapt, okay? It's a new era of football. Like, Kellen Moore has to do things his way. And we saw today him learn. Like, he learned when to do like clock management. He learned when to throw the ball or run the ball. Like, there was I watched this game and I'm like, there's not that many times where I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you do it? Like, maybe running the ball on 4th and 1 before the half, that was a little questionable. But other than that, I didn't really have any bad things to say about Kellen Moore. Like, there's just a couple things he has to work on, like when to call something at a certain time. But I have faith that if Kellen Moore, if he gets a couple things right, I think the Saints could be a playoff contender within at least 2 years.
Yeah. Okay. Kenneth, your thoughts, my brother?
Man, I personally think, man, from a head coaching perspective, I'm a little indifferent like you, Dolph, but man, I'm highly disappointed as an offensive coordinator. Me personally, I think it took him too long to kind of figure out, his offense, man, with his players, man. I mean, I think this is the game right here where he finally figured out what to do offensively with Tyler Shough and the players that he got around him. I seen a little bit more zone reads. I seen a little bit more quarterback zone read, things of that sort. I think he used a little bit. I think he finally figured out that Shough, not only he got a pretty decent arm, pretty good arm, but he also got some legs as well. I'm severely disappointed as an offensive coordinator, but as a head coach, I get it. I understand. He got to grow and things of that sort. But yeah, I'm a little indifferent. I am disappointed by the type of training camp they had. It won a lot of physicality, and that that kind of took us 13 games to kind of find that run game. So that's my take on it.
All right, appreciate everybody's take on it, man. And again, Saints defeat the BUCS 24-20. Saints are up in the Saints lead this series now, I believe, like 106 or 107 to 94 or something like that. But big win by the Saints today. In a game that many didn't see the Saints winning.
Right. And that's the highest. That's the highest we've scored this year, right?
Yeah, we know him to score. We know him to score. 17. No,
what was the spread on that, though?
It's the highest
this year. What, 27? 26, yeah, 26 against the Giants.
Okay.
And so, and as I'm thinking, was this the most complete team win by the Saints today?
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Mike?
Right.
I think it was. I personally think it was a complete win, but I'm not gonna say it was the most complete. I think the most complete win was against the Panthers. Well, I mean, no, I think this was probably the most complete win because the offense did show up more today than they did against Carolina. I will say though, the Saints, they just have to. They keep on having these dry spells where it's like their defense would heat up and then their offense wouldn't do nothing. Then their offense gets into the rhythm, then the defense allows a touchdown. Like, that's my problem. Like, against the Panthers and the Giants, the defense won the majority of that. But then you got the game against the 49ers, the offense got you 3 touchdowns, still couldn't win. You got games like, you had last week against Miami. For the first half, you were ghost. And in the second half, that's when you actually played like a team, but you still lost. Like, the Saints, like, this game shows a lot of potential with Tyler Shough and the offense. But I will say this, and the defense played good too, but we cannot keep on having these dry spells. Like, we can't keep on going 3 and out. We can't keep on allowing sacks. We can't keep on having penalties in the red zone. Like on that 4th and 1, Chris Olave catches the ball, and Cesar Ruiz is all the way down the field for some odd reason. So, like, we just cannot keep on having these dry spells, Like, when I see, like, I want to see a dominant victory. I ain't talking about the 24-20. I'm talking about, like, 30-10. I want to see that next week against Carolina.
Man, we're a rebuilding team that's 3-10.
I don't think that happening this year.
Yeah, I can get
because
it,
that person car is messing up.
All right, so Wallace, hold on. Wallace,
sorry,
what's up with you, baby? Man, hey, Wallace, bro, come on, man. Hit that link and come on in here, man. Been a minute, baby. Come on in here while we here, baby. Again, the link is in the chat. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. This is the kickback, baby. Saints 24, Bucks 20, baby. We are live, baby. Bag Boy says definitely the most complete win. Shout out to my boy Kool-Aid. That's right. He's Kool-Aid today, not sugar-free, baby. Look, that was, again, like I pointed out earlier, that was one of the biggest plays in that game, man. That play, that hit he made on Godwin to make that ball loose up, baby. Hey, because that was 4th down, turnover. Saints get the ball, man.
That was a big play.
And Kool-Aid growing too now. Kool-Aid growing too now. He's growing too. He's been playing a lot. He's growing.
Yeah, he's growing up.
Hold on, we have to thank Emeka Egbuka for the win as well. Emeka Egbuka played great for the Saints today.
Hey, that was Kool-Aid on that big hit on that 4th down, wasn't it? That made Chris Godwin bobble that ball.
That was Kool-Aid.
And on that missed touchdown by Egbuka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I say that the ball was wet, I understand. I'm thankful he missed it. But also, if Baker Mayfield put some air under that ball, that's a touchdown. I think it's an easier catch. Now, a lot of people are going to be hard on Quincy. Quincy, listen, was sitting on that flat. He was sitting on that out route. He took the bait. It was just a hell of a route ran, by Puka. But fortunately, the Bucks were unable to connect, man. I'm sure right now, on all their post-game shows, they're sitting there and they're pointing to that particular moment right there. And I hope that kid's not getting any hate from Bucks Nation.
That's right.
He has been the one carrying this team all season when you didn't have Godwin, when you didn't have Mike Evans. Hell, when you had Mike Evans, he still was shining because that kid's that damn good. But man, today, Saints kind of put the clamps down on him today, man. So big win.
They did that last week too.
And you feeling good this game too because the Bucks had all their weapons this game, except for Mike Evans, but they had more than what they had back at the Superdome. And we go in there and we win.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
most
dog.
yes, sir.
We went to Raymond.
They Atlanta might be coming up in here with a new coach, huh?
Hey, I told them. Hey, when they go, I told them they got the same problem we had. It's the coaching, baby.
That's right. That's right.
It's the coaching. But
Don't
listen, they
tell
can
them
keep
that. Don't
I
tell them
hope,
that.
I hope they keep them though. They've been stubborn all this time. Keep being stubborn. Keep them another 10 years.
Hey, we may not even finish. We may not even finish last in the division.
Hey, wouldn't that be something?
That's gonna be great.
Finish last in the division, and who we got last?
Atlanta Falcons.
We're gonna see y'all again, baby.
It ain't gonna be the same thing a couple weeks ago. Saints gonna be a whole different team in Week 18.
Oh yes.
Wallace said, "Who that big brother? Great
when you're a growing team, you're looking for changes at the end of the year, a mid-season to the end of the year.
Right.
And this was the confidence booster right here, just like the Carolina game a couple weeks ago. We just bounced back out the Carolina game, didn't have no good coaching. But I hope with us going back to back, going back to the Dome next week, man, we can capitalize, get us 2 straight with the Jets and the Titans coming to town.
Right.
We win that. We'll have the same amount of wins as Atlanta.
That's the problem, though. There's no more home field advantage for the Saints. There's no more
That's
dome
right.
field advantage for the Saints. They gonna have to. They go and listen. It's all about building the foundation, the building blocks.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time this Sunday to start laying the foundation for rebuilding that back up and making teams be like, hell, damn, we got to go into that dome. It gonna be crazy over there. And
then you gotta protect the dome.
That's it. Right now, we ain't been protecting the dome. People been turning the dome into whatever the hell they want to.
Right.
All right. Wallace say, if we want to rush our games, where will we pick at in the draft? Right now, it's looking like we anywhere between one to 5, bro. Anywhere 1 to 5.
No, you said if we win the rest of our games.
Oh, we win the rest of our game.
So they give us 7 wins? No, they give us.
Yeah, I give us 7 wins. So within the top 10, probably what we picked last year. What would we pick? 8, 9? About 8.
Yeah, we'll probably pick from 9 to 12, 7 wins.
Well, that may fit us because we may not have to draft a quarterback no more, you know?
We not going to have to draft a quarterback.
No.
I'm calling it, damn it. We ain't going to have to draft a
quarterback
next year. I'm calling it.
I'm with you, dog. Hey,
Y'all have to do absolutely horrible the next few weeks for me to even consider a quarterback.
Yeah, the kid does shock me, man. He can ball. He can play. He can play. Man, anytime you audible in the line of scrimmage, and setting your protection another way, and everybody's protecting to the audible that you call. That Jawan Johnson first down, that was a change play. That was an audible. And got it to Jawan Johnson. He changed the play. So this rookie got this frame of mind to change the play at the line of scrimmage or dictate the game like he's dictating the game. And then you converting on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 13. Right. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And that young fella over there on the offensive line, 71, boy, Banks. Man, I was watching him, man. He a dude. Man, that boy. He young. He young. He I mean, his lateral movement, his hips. I mean, that boy can play.
Steadily growing, man. He's steadily growing.
Yeah, we don't have to grab a tackle like every other offensive line position. Probably need.
We just need Fuaga to come back, all right and healthy and everything.
Solidify them bookends, man, and we're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
up front.
Yeah.
Dog, what you think about
couple of guards too?
What you think about the Estime kid, man? We got from the Denver Broncos. You know, he been torching us the last 2 years when we played Sean Payton, and he looked like he had a little burst today.
Yeah, he had a little burst to him, a little physicality running the ball, kind of like he did when he was at Notre Dame. Good backup running back, but man, again, Devin Neal. Again, I don't think people are talking about that third down, big third down. He converted.
All it was, he broke the tackle up the sideline.
He coming around, bro. He coming around.
And he's a good pass protector.
Yeah.
You can keep him on the field because he's a good passer.
That's right.
Exactly. Exactly, man. Let's see. We got another comment, fellas. Wallace says we need to draft a cornerback, a robber receiver, a pass rusher, and run stopper. All
gotta be defense.
We need to guard too, bro.
We gotta be defense.
We need interior help on that offensive line too.
Yeah.
We definitely do need help on that interior line. And Hopefully, Asim Richards is okay because he went out.
Mm.
He went out the game too, man.
Yeah. He been playing some pretty good ball too, man. Backing up for Walker, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been a big upgrade over what the Saints had last year.
That's right.
Yeah, as a reserve.
Yeah, he's been a big upgrade, man. So hopefully
he come back
go next week also. So fellas, I want to thank y'all for joining me, man. We about to get ready to get on out of here, and I got a little something to say before I get out of here. Also want to remind you all that we will be live next Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern, for As the NFL Turns, our pregame show. Nonfiction, Zach, Coach Rock, Lawrence, Jeremy, Cowboy, PJ, Carlos, and yours truly. We get you ready for all the week's action. We break down each game. We talk about each game, baby. We got all kind of segments for you, man. We got Carlos, man. You know, betting with Carlos. Hold on, I'm calling him betting with Carlos. Hold on, I'm gonna Carlos say, "Damn it, dog." I know I hear him right now. Damn it, dog. That's not what it called. Get it right, dog. Get it right, baby. But listen, man, because it just slipped my mind right now. But we just, it's for all my bettors out there. Carlos gives you the over-unders, man. He gives you great value on players you may want to select for your fantasy. If you do FanDuel and things like that. Lawrence, man, shout out to our brother Lawrence. He's, life is lifing right now. But my brother, we love you. We're here for you. Keep pushing forward. As he's going through some things, but Lawrence will be back with Folding Out before the end of this season. And again, we're gonna be with you on As the NFL Turns all the way through Super Bowl Sunday, baby. We ain't going nowhere, baby. We gonna be here. And I'm proud to announce once again that the Come On In Sports Network, baby, we will be at the 2026 Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Once again, that's right. Dolph, Zach, Nine, Coach Rock, Lawrence, Carlos, PJ, Jeremy, we will all be at the Senior Bowl, baby, and we're working on trying to get us an area where we can go live after each practice and bring it straight to you, family. So stay tuned for all that. We're gonna give you updates on all that. Also, family, if you love the NBA, we need you to follow us on Playback TV. That's right. Playback TV is your home for live sports. On Playback TV, you can watch the game live with us. That's right. The actual literal game itself. You can come on in. You can watch it with Zach. You can watch it with Nine. You can watch it with Carlos. You can watch it with yours truly, baby, as we will give you live play-by-play coverage of our NBA game. And listen, we have an NBA game that we do once a week, guaranteed once a week. And as football season starts to wind down, we're going to pick that up as the season goes on. Playback TV. Playback TV. Just look that up. Matter of fact, let me try to get that. I'll put that in the chat for y'all. For anybody who would like to subscribe to it, family, come on over to Playback TV. The Come On In Sports Network, Real Fan Sports, Uneducated Sports Talk. We're all over there on Playback TV, and we got you covered over there at Playback TV. So just again, hit the link. Your boy, let me see your boy dog trying to what I'm doing. Dang it, DJT, I did it again. JT. I damn near ended the stream, JT. You know how your boy do. But listen, all right, here we go. Getting it in there for you. There it is. Now we ready, baby. Now we ready. All right. There it is, family. Should be in the stream right about now. There it is right there, baby. Playback TV. That's it right there. Hit that link right there. www.playback.tv/Come On In Sports Network, family, where you can join us on Playback TV for all the action as we will get you ready. And for those who don't know how it looks, let me show you how the page look. But when you go there, you can find the page. Let me share the screen with you right quick, family. This is what you look for when you hit that link to make sure that you're on the right page. Here it is right there. That is our Come On In Sports Network homepage right there. Again, live NBA game action. You don't need league pass. We got you covered on playback TV. Whether you want to watch the Pelicans, the Sixers, the Lakers, the Knicks, the Raptors, it doesn't matter. The Grizzlies, we got you covered on playback TV. So that's the link. That's the official page right there. Hit the link. Join the channel, family. We're trying to grow it over there. We are proud partners with Playback TV. They reached out to us. We are so proud to be partnered with Playback TV. It's a great platform. We also have over there at Playback TV live MLB, Major League Baseball. So we will be having live baseball games this upcoming season on Playback TV here on the Come On In Sports Network. So again, I want to thank everybody who joined me today. Again, the New Orleans Saints get past the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24-20. And as we close out, family, let me just close out with some of these notes about the game today. Let me just start off by saying that it was a great win by the Saints today. And at a rain-soaked Raymond James Stadium, in a game that felt like it was being played inside a car wash, the 3-10 New Orleans Saints just walked into Tampa and punched the division-leading BUCS in the mouth. Rookie quarterback Tyler Shough didn't light up the stat sheet as a passer, but his legs completely flipped this game. 2 second-half rushing touchdowns, and just enough composure in the rain to deliver a 24-20 upset over the BUCS. This was Tyler Shough's most mature game of the season. 13 for 19 through the air, 144 yards, 1 interception in the rain. But the story is 5 carries for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. A 34-yard keeper to ignite the third quarter, and then that 13-yard escape, baby, like he was escaping from Alcatraz in the fourth quarter where he dodged multiple sacks and walked into the end zone. In a league that's always asking, is this the guy? Is this the guy? Today, family, looked a lot like a yes game for the New Orleans Saints that, hey, he is the guy for you. And in closing, this was a throwback. Both teams over 30 rushing attempts. Receivers fighting the ball in the air. Penalties everywhere. Linebackers like Demario Davis and Levante David living in the backfield. Saints fans, who that nation? We will remember it as the day short yardage and the weather betrayed a team that looked like it was cruising toward another NFC South crown. But no, it was not to be. Tyler Shough and the New Orleans Saints prevailed today in Tampa Bay, 24-20. This is Dolph Jackson. This has been the Kickback. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. And we're brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network. Join us next Sunday, baby, as we will be live for post-game coverage of our New Orleans Saints. Until then, family, the doors are now open. So come on in. And like always, love and who that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, family. We out.
Yeah. We back, baby. Keeping it real. Who That Sports Pod. Dolph Jackson, Coach Rock. Presented by the Come On In Sports Network. Who That Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, it's all good, you're amongst friends. Breaking news, interviews, Saints Juice. Open lines up just for you. 9th ward, 10th ward, where you at? 12th ward, 15, where you at? 3rd ward, 17, where you at? 9th ward, all the way in the